Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Rohit Tutorial. In this session, I am going to tell you how to create a calculator web service using a Java NetBeans. Before going to that, if you not yet subscribe my channel, please subscribe it, share the video and like the video. So from the file bar, select the new project. Choose the Java web in that web application. Click on the next. So here the project name is there. So I given the name MyKelsey. Press the next button. Here I am choosing the Glassfish server. If it is not there, then simply press the add button. Here you can choose the server. Press the next button. Here the frameworks are available: Spring, Java Serve, next Struct and the Hibernate. Next, do not choose anyone. Directly press the finish button. Okay, in this project, here the 4 folders are there. First is web pages. Here the actual front page is available. Actual front end is available. So here the source packages. Here the different types of libraries or the jar files that we require and the configuration file. So this is our web page. From this MyKelsey, so create the new service, that is web service. I am giving the name my server. And choose the package name. Form dot suppose Rohit. Finish. So here the web service is created. In that my web server is available. So here this the hello string. So this is nothing but the method. This is the by default method which is available in this particular service. So we don't have this, so directly delete this. Next, from the my service servers, right click on it and add operation. So as we are going to do the practicals for the calculator, so we require the operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So here simply I am writing the add as a function. So we require the parameters. So first parameter is a, having the data type is suppose float. Second parameter is b, have the data type suppose float, and click on OK. So the service is added for the addition operation. So for the addition operation, we require the 2 variable and one another variable in which we are storing the result. So here both variable a and b is in the float format or having the data type as a float. So we are creating the result is also float. So res equal to a plus b and return res. So it shows the error. What it shows? Incompatible type. Float cannot be converted into string as our return type is string and we are returning the float variable. So for that the type casting is required. Float dot to string With this, we have convert our float into the string because it have the string as a return type. So here the server side is okay, our web service is created. So for that we first check whether our service is run or not. So firstly, deploy the project. If it deploys successfully, then we directly test our server. Test web server. So here this is the variable A and this is nothing but the variable B. So here suppose I am press suppose 10 and here I am put suppose 20, and if I press this add button, so I am getting the value as a 30 because 30.0 because it is a float, and it return the value as a string, so that's why this double quote is present. Okay, this is the request that I am sending, and this is the response from the server side. Here the 10.0 and 20.0 I am passing, I have passed, and 30 as a result that I am getting from the server side. Okay, so our project is running. So now I am creating the another web service for the client side. So for this web service, here the Java class is created. Next, here suppose I am creating a client side code. So for that the WSDL file is required. This file is mapped with the actual server. So browse your project. Here the my Kelsey project and the my server project is there. In that the add operation is available. So my server, click OK. Give the package, suppose com.suppose.cal. I'm giving the second package and simply press the finish button. Okay, here my service reference is created for this particular server. So it also consisting of the add operation. So it is loading. It is actually the my server port, and this is nothing but the add operation. So for that we require the one servlet. So here in this package, source package, I am creating the servlet. Name for this servlet is suppose client is available in the package. Com.cal. Next, add information to deploy the descriptor, because each and every information is available into our web.xml file. So just press the finish. So here the com.cal, the client.java servlet is available. This is our servlet. In this servlet only we have to deploy this particular operation. So suppose add. So this add operation is deployed into this public string add float A float B. This is the actual operation. So this operation is called from this particular servlet. So here suppose two variables are required, float suppose A comma suppose B. A equal to request but get parameter. This parameter we are taking from the index.html page. So just I am keeping it as a blank because we don't have any input from the front page. So request dot get parameter. So here I am again keep it as a blank. In this double quote, we are giving the value which is coming from this index.html. Suppose index.html. So in that, I'm giving the two inputs. So suppose palette. We require the form to communicate with the servlet. So action name is nothing but our servlet name. What is our servlet name? Our servlet name is client.java. So I'm just giving the name as a client. So simply place the OK. So this form is created. In that I'm taking the two text input. So suppose here enter first number, enter number first. I'm giving this as an input, and the name is nothing but the variable name which are accessed. This name is accessed from the servlet. So name is nothing but suppose num1. Okay, so name num1 and enter number second. Again take the another input. Variable name is num2 and just take a one button. Label name is suppose submit. So here the first input, second input, and after pressing the button we are getting the result from the server side. So here I am giving the name of this variable name num1 and num2. So in this servlet suppose num1 and here the num2, and again error is coming, incompatible type string cannot be converted to float. So we are again typecast. So float dot parse float. So request dot get parameter num1, again float. Here I am copied this and just paste in this below statement. Okay, so I am not getting any error. So here I am passing these two value a and b. The function that I have written here, private string add. So after giving the input to this particular page index.html, so first is num1 and num2. This value is coming into the client in variable a and variable b. Again pass this variable a and variable b with the help of add function. So this value is coming over there, this float a and the float b. Again it is passes to my server. So in that the actual calculation is available. So here a value is coming, here b value is coming, and the result is calculated and returning the result to this add function, and again this add function return the result to this particular function, and here I am getting our result, actual result. So if I run this particular program, the first value is suppose 10, second value is suppose 20, and when I press submit button I will get the value 30. So here I just given the one operation, that is add. So now we are increasing the functionality. Second is nothing but sub, that is for the subtract. variable is same a, and having the float as a data type. Second variable again a, it is having the float as a data type. Okay, same variable name is not allowed. Press OK. Second function is created. Next, third function, add operation. Suppose for the multiplication, variable is a, float as a data type. Add suppose b, second variable, and press the OK. Directly add the operation division. Suppose a variable, float as the data type. Add the second variable b, float as a data type. Okay, so here the 4 operation is successfully added. 4 operation is successfully added. Public string sub, public string mult, public string division. So the same scenario is there. I just copied this, copy. Instead of plus, simply press or put the minus sign. Instead of plus, for multiplication, press the asterisk sign. And last, for the division, simply press a division sign. Control S, save. So next, for the client, I have added the add operation. Again, same thing. For the web services, just refresh it. All the operations are automatically added over there under the my server port. Now what we have to do, so same, just drag and drop here the operations. So add is already there, so second is nothing but suppose division. Now from this, suppose division. Next is suppose multiplication. Next is suppose subtraction. From the client.java, that is servlet. So here only add a comma b is there. So just add it 4 times. Copy paste. Because we required all the 4 operation: add, subtract, mult, and division. Okay, mult is not there, mult is there. Addition of suppose a and b. Addition of a and b. Okay, addition of a and b is addition of a and b is here concatenation is required. Copy this up to the operation, for last. Okay, so this is the subtraction, this is the multiplication, and last is nothing but division. Okay, we have finished all the things. Now just close this, deploy our project. Okay, deploy successfully. Now just run this file. Give the first number suppose 10, second number is suppose 5, and just press submit. So addition of 10.05 is 15, subtraction 5, multiplication is 50, and 10 5 divided by 5 equal to 2. Just we need to update or format the index page. So how we format the index page? No need to update the title. Suppose in here, suppose Rohit tutorial, suppose Rohit tutorial. This is nothing but page name, and this is the actual heading. So enter the first number. After that I am just giving the break line 2 times, break line, suppose Rohit tutorial, so in division suppose H1 file equal to taken, suppose text align, suppose center, header is completed. Okay, this is completed. Next, here I am again giving the break line, okay, save it. Just formatting the front page. Suppose H1 style equal to text align, suppose center, text align, suppose center, center align, slash view, and before that complete the H1 header. You just save it. So this is what error we are getting. And client disable HTML tag. Just run this. Firstly deploy the project. deploy completed. Now run the project. Press the index.html page. Build successful. So this is our front page. Suppose 10, number is 20, and suppose I press the submit button. So our output is addition of 10.0 and 20.0 is 30, subtraction is -10, multiplication is 200, and division is nothing but 0.5. So this is all about how we create a calculator program using web services in Java Medlin. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो आप वो शेयर करो और लाइक करो. थैंक यू वन एंड ऑल.